There were some who were supportive of going to war with Iraq who described it as a cakewalk.
I never did. No one I know.
You did not.
No one I know in the Pentagon ever did.
It is far from it.
Oh my goodness! It just a war is a war. It's a brutal thing.
One real tragedy last night in Kuwait, Camp Pennsylvania, where the 101st Airborne is stationed. A U.S. soldier allegedly rolled a grenade into the tent of his commander. Here are some pictures of what happened. Wounded soldiers will be carried out. And then this soldier is taken into custody and being questioned for what occurred as he's being led off by his colleagues and comrades. What can you tell us about that?
You know, it's interesting here. We've permitted press people to be embedded, as they say, with the overwhelming majority of our elements, air, land, and sea. And so what happens is we see an image like that. Now, what occurred there, I don't know. And there's an investigation underway, and it's not for me as the Secretary of Defense to prejudge what took place. But if it's anything like what's being reported, it's the kind of an incident that occurs in cities and towns from time to time, and it's always unfortunate, always tragic, and one has to go through a process of investigation to try to determine what in fact happened and why it happened.
Has there been any judgment determination made about the motive of that soldier?
Oh, of course not. It just occurred.
Is there any sense of betrayal by his fellow soldiers, and are you concerned about the morale in that unit?
No, it's a superb unit. They're wonderful young men and young women, and they're doing just a fabulous job for our country. And I'm not worried about their morale. They're adults. They all volunteered to be there. God bless them. And they know that things like this occur, and apparently something like that may have occurred.
Let me show you the latest pictures from Iraqi TV of Saddam Hussein. They show him there in a rather jovial, that's Tariq Aziz, the deputy foreign minister, enjoying a laugh, sitting around a table. The Iraqis are saying that these pictures were taken yesterday, more released today. What can you tell us about Saddam Hussein?
There are reports in Baghdad and in Iraq that he may be dead. There are reports that he may have been injured. There are clearly reports that the leadership is in some disarray, if he's alive. And until time passes and ground truth is learned, we'll just have to assume that he's alive and well. Those photographs, video pictures, appeared to some people who watched them to have been pre-recorded, and we do have intelligence saying that they pre-recorded a number of events like that so that they would have them available in case they were either killed or were not in a position where they could be accessible to the kinds of cameras and communication devices that would enable them to do that.
If you knew Saddam Hussein was dead, is it something that you would make public or try to prevent from being made public in order to make sure that Iraq did not break down in disarray?
It wouldn't matter what we tried to do. We have so many press people, hundreds of people that are right there. There are people on the ground in Baghdad. My personal view is if someone asked me that question, which no one ever has, I would say the truth is the truth. Just tell the truth. And if he's dead, he's dead. But we can't say that.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.